It's a sunny day here in Gran Canaria, Puerto Rico. We've just been to the Mogan Mall. That's the video before here. And if you didn't watch that, go and watch that before you watch this one. You'll notice that somebody has got a new hat on. Yes, indeed, 26 euros later. He's happy now. So I said, I'll buy you this cap as long as you come for a walk with me down Puerto Rico. So we're going to show you Puerto Rico, Gran Canaria, and everything it has to offer. It's changed so much since the last time I was here. Ready?
Yeah.
Come on. So that is where we've just been, to the Mogan Mall. I just called it the Open Mall because it is so like the Open Mall in Lanzarote, owned by the same people who obviously have loads of cash. And we're going to walk down. I'm literally going to take you on a little tour. We're going to walk down this way, back up this way, and back here. But look at that over there. Look, you've got a gastro gallery there with loads of different bars and restaurants. That looks fantastic. I'm really impressed. Now, I did say in the last video, it's been nearly 20 years since we've been to Puerto Rico. I was never a big fan. It was always 20 years ago, very scruffy. I thought it was the scruffy resort of Gran Canaria. Not anymore. It is now super modern, super, just really, really nice, just gorgeous. Loads of different shops as well, a full range. Look at that place up there, it's called Tipsy Bee Cocktail Place. Cocktail, sushi, grill. That's gorgeous. And there's the big hotels, look, or, well, the hotels in Puerto Rico, all up the top of them hill. Casablanca, Servitor. Anybody stayed in there? How do you cope getting up them hills? Now, the last place we visited was Tenerife, and the parking was horrendous. Gran Canaria is on a different level, honestly. Even at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning on my early morning walks, couldn't park anywhere. But here in Puerto Rico seems to be a little bit better. So there is some on-road parking with like blue lines, which you can pay at little boxes, and also the Open Mall, the Mogan Mall, see, already thinking I'm in Lanzarote, has got free parking, and it's massive, so plenty of parking, much better than Mas Palomas where we are, and Playa del Ingles. Honestly, I've never seen parking like it. Like I said, I thought Tenerife was bad. This place is on a different level. This was the old centre, my old stomping ground. I think we'll walk down that way, Alfie, and then we'll walk in. I mean, this is still a little bit sort of old-fashioned down here. It's still got the same old design, but this is where all the bars are, you know. You've got the Shamrock, you've got the sports bar. So let's head down there. We'll go up the steps at the end, and then we'll walk through here and show you what's going on. God, this is bringing back memories. There was a Lineker's bar up here. I used to do a party night there. Bloody hell. See if that's still there. He's just said I used to go to the stripper club. I didn't go to the stripper club. I used to work in a stripper club back in Birmingham, Spearmint Rhino, if you didn't know that. But that was back in the day when I was naughty. But there's no stripper clubs here, I don't think. Look at him, so happy with his hat. He's sending pictures to his mates. Look, I've got to his mum. Your mum was there picking it. Right, come on, let me just take you down here and then we'll go up. Because there is something new just here as well, which wasn't here 20 years ago.
McDonald's?
Or was it? No. So this area looks a little bit new. So you got sort of new meets old. So we're going to go and get a drink from Hipadino. And then we're going to walk through this centre, see what we can find. Right, he's got himself a bottle of posh water, and we've come through the supermarket, and now we're in essentially the thick of it. So let's show you. This is more of a nighttime place, by the way, if you think it looks empty. I'm going to show you everything. I will come back to Gran Canaria for sure. I've actually quite enjoyed our stay, and there's so much for me to see. But obviously, this is more of a family trip than it is anything else. But here you've got some big restaurants. Look. Some more shops. We're going to head this way. I'm sure there's more down there, and the harbour. So if you do like this Gran Canaria footage, well, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to watch the video to the end, and then I might be able to come back. This is called Bandidos, look. Beef cattle, 1.2 kilograms for 2 people, $25.95 per person. 1.2 kilograms for 2. I could do that on my own. Who's doing 1.2 kilograms of meat for 2? You saw my video. I did a kilo on my own. Big T-bone. Nah. Could you do a kilo of meat? He could. Steak. With that new cap on, he's invincible. He could do anything. Look, super Alfie. Here we go, look. So there's even more restaurants up here. Loads for you to do. Absolutely loads. And I think this leads us into, well, like I said, it's like new meets old. We're going to have to go upstairs. Alf, we're going to have to go upstairs. How do you get upstairs? He's going to kill me. So like I said, this is definitely more of a nighttime place. During the day, yes, good to come and have a little browse. Not much shade, and sort of tat shops, if you like. A few restaurants and stuff, but nighttime, booming. There you go, look, walk upstairs, look. All the areas here, look, another nice restaurant here. Right, so upstairs we go. Let's go to the Dragon's Den. I'll tell you one thing, it is roasting hot in Gran Canaria, and it's a different heat. There's no wind. In Lanzarote, there's quite a bit of wind, isn't there? And you lot all complain about it. I would rather have a breeze than this heat. It's intense. It's really, really hot. Look at the size of this Chinese buffet. Alf, fancy a Chinese buffet? Come on, let's go and have a look at it. This is massive. Look at the size of this. Dear gosh. So this is on this side, and then there's this side as well. He's hiding over there, look. Grill house, shamrock. Look at the size of this buffet. Hola. Oh, look. You've actually got poppadoms in a Chinese buffet. This looks so nice and so fresh as well. All your duck, even Canarian potatoes. Oh, this looks like a good buffet. If I wasn't going out for dinner tonight, I'd be in. All the sushi as well, and all the fresh stuff. And this guy cooks it fresh for you up there. Whoa. You know me, love a Chinese buffet. Can't go to a Chinese unless it's a buffet. Don't know the price though. Didn't see the price. I'll have a little look, see if I can find it. They're called Little Bros Party Piano Bar, look. You've got another one there with the cheeky chappy chef on. Oh, that's Little Bros as well, look. Little Bros Grill House. Some little hidden treasures up there, the shamrock. I can imagine this being really sort of busy on the evenings and stuff. Ah, there's the price for that buffet, $14.98. That's not bad, you know. That is not bad. Shamrock Bar. But that's booming on the evening. You've got even more places downstairs here. You've got places up here, look. I mean, I could walk around here all day, couldn't I? But, you know, like I said, we just popped down to go to the mall. And I just thought I'd, while I'm here, make the most of it. Valhalla, MacArthur's Irish pub here, look. It just goes on and on and on. Literally on and on and on. Even more this way. Are you playing a game? He's playing bloody games on his phone while walking. I'm going to kill him. Stanley's. I bought you that cap to come with me. Do your job. Just walk and be quiet. Drink your drink. Sunspot, look. This looks a busy old place, look. This is busy. They've got the sport on there. Another little bar here, right on the corner. Lucky man over there. Well, I'll tell you what, we could literally hit this place all day and all night, couldn't we, just walking around. It goes on and on and on. Let's walk to the end of this way, Alf, and then we'll go and find them too in the mall. So this part hasn't changed as much in the 20 odd years since I've been here. It's still the same sort of vibe. Obviously the bars have been done up and stuff. Like I said, I always thought Puerto Rico was a bit tatty, but even this place, which is the older side of Puerto Rico, it's not tatty at all. It's older, obviously, than the big posh places, but this is proper holiday place, isn't it? Look, Murphy's Kitchen. It's really nice. Really, really impressed. It's changed a lot, but still got the same sort of Gran Canaria, Puerto Rico vibe. I know some of you lot love coming to Puerto Rico, don't you? There's another wok here, look. This one's $14.58 as well. Doesn't look as good as the other one. And another Bros bar. These seem to be everywhere. Ooey's Bro. Who's the bros? So that is where we're heading, just there. So just up that road, that's where we started. To the Mogan Mall, which I thought was in Mogan, but Puerto Rico comes under the Council of Mogan, that's why it's called the Mogan Mall. But it should be called the Puerto Rico Mall, really, shouldn't it? Would make more sense. And there's all them big hotels, look up the hill. No thank you. Get me on a lower ground one like here. I suppose them down there would be nice, but it'd be noisy, on the night time. So there you go. I know that is not a full tour of Puerto Rico in any way whatsoever, but it's a quick look in case you're coming here on holiday. I'm sure other people on YouTube, like Scotsman Tenerife, who's now called Kevin the Scotsman, or Scotsman Kevin, he's done quite a few walks around this place, so head over to his channel. He's definitely done more. I will be back here in Gran Canaria for sure, but like I said, this little trip is a little weekend away to take him away, Mrs. TravelOn away, and Jack away, but while I'm here I may as well do some videos, hadn't I? So I hope you did enjoy that. He's happy with his new cap look. Show him. Looking the busy. Put it on backwards. He's looking super cool. Right, from me, Mr. TravelOn, it's goodbye. Make sure to like, follow and subscribe. I will be back for some more Gran Canaria footage for sure very soon. And from the cool dude Alfie, bye. He's full of beans today. God help me. Anyway, we're going to a show tonight. Stand by for that. That is the big show, the big posh show. I can't remember what, and that Origins it's called. That'll be coming up soon. Make sure to subscribe. I shall see you later.